question of the day: how old is too old for a modified Focus RS? Well, we're certainly never too old to have fun, so maybe there is no age limit for a Focus RS. And this vehicle, obviously, like all vehicles, can drift in the snow, but this intelligent, advanced 4x4 all-wheel drive system isn't just great at drifting in the snow. There's an actual drift mode for on pavement. Tempted by this vehicle. It's looking really snazzy. I'm finding it quite splendid. So please let me know in the comments, how old is too old for a Focus RS? Let me know in the comments, have you ever driven one? Have you seen them on the road? What do you think of this vehicle? And let's check it out. Please, right before we check it out, just hit thumbs up, subscribe, and please share the content, but share your thoughts as well. Let's check it out, folks. So the Focus RS is powered by the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder, and that's an inline 4-cylinder direct injection dual overhead cam engine that is famous at Ford. You can find it in the Ford Mustang, doing a great job right there with 350 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque with a drift mode. So very exciting stuff. And what's more is that this very extremely hot hatch is modified. It's got full exhaust right from the block, the engine block, all the way to the tailpipes. So this thing has sound, it has extra power, it has a Cobb tune. This thing is pretty gnarly, but of course with modifications do come the risk of blowing the engine. So how good and how safe are these modifications? Well, with great power comes great responsibility, or in this case, with great modifications come the possibility of blowing the engine. Great power can lead to catastrophic explosions on the internals of engines. Thankfully, this has never seen nitrous, so this is a very tempting setup, with the only drawback being the direct injection, leading to potential carbon buildup if this vehicle has done a lot of idling. All right, we've got a Focus RS here, pretty decked out inside and out. Right off, you can see the carbon fiber added on. So I'm not sure if this is real carbon fiber because it's glued on. But either way, that is looking pretty, looks like real carbon fiber, but it's an add-on, glued on. You can see right off, we've got a Spec R intercooler. Quite a bit of added intercooling on this Focus RS. I believe it should have over 400 horsepower, maybe even 450 horsepower, because it's got exhaust from the engine, the manifold, all the way to the end is modified. The air intake is modified. They took the time to cover these lenses here. We'll check the inside out in just a moment because I've got the keys. These tires have had better days, but these wheels are looking very, very sharp. You got the lip down here that I'm liking. You got this add-on air extractor. And I can confirm that's air extractor look, but is looking pretty good. Mirrors, added carbon fiber add-on. Up the top, it's got the roof, it's got the wing. I'm hoping I'm not too old for this. Come on, can you be, let's say, around 40 years old and drive a Focus RS? I'm awfully tempted. They're pretty darn rare. They hold well their value, so those are really positive points. They're fun to drive. This thing has the back little air dam, more for looks than anything else. Got the proper flaps for protecting all this hardware. Blacked out lights in the back. Nice wing, added carbon fiber. We'll check out the inside and then we'll check out under the hood. So inside you've got a fantastic interior on these Focus RSs. Little add-on to the armrest. I believe that's an add-on and wasn't original. Let me know in the comments. To anyone who likes Focus RS, share this content with them. More applique add-ons. These seats are unbelievably comfortable. These are Recaros. Really, really comfortable. You've got your gauges up top. How much turbo you're pushing, how much pressure from the turbo, temperature, transmission, and motor. Got the little roof up there. Snazzy little boot. I think this vehicle is pretty smashing. Little sticker, I'm not a fan of the little add-on sticker, but the applique here, the added on carbon fiber glued on, isn't bothering me one bit. Let's start this up. All right, so let's hear how this sounds. Oh, that sounds very nice. Alrighty, nothing wrong with that one bit. Now it's not burbling and idling all over the place. Nice cob setup. Let's go see what this has under the hood. All right, I'm thinking this definitely has more than 400 horsepower. Nice little hardware underneath the hood. Awesome air intake. Manifold all the way to the back. It's all modified. Pretty snazzy looking Focus RS. All right, folks, we've seen the inside of the vehicle. We've seen the outside of the vehicle. We saw the engine bay. You heard the modified exhaust, and you've seen the modified look. Yes, there's a lot of added plastic to this vehicle. There's also a lot of modifications that cost well over $10,000. Think just the exhaust line from the engine all the way to those exhaust tips. That's a ton of money. You've got the radiator that's been changed for the R spec. You've got the intercooler that's been changed. You've got the cob modified tune programmer so that you can run 94 octane. Of course, there's the cost of running high octane gas. So would you buy someone's modified vehicle? And do you like the style of the Focus RS? And in particular, do you like the style of this modified Focus RS? That, you know, the modified mags, there's probably a little over $20,000 put in this vehicle. So would you buy it? Would you be worried? Now, I know the person who owned this vehicle. I know this vehicle wasn't beaten. It was more of a show car than a race car. It's got its drift mode, but I don't think it was used too much. This is a beautiful vehicle, and Focus RS is a hot hatch that is pretty darn rare. So is this your cup of tea? Let us know in the comments section. Either way, thank you so much for watching and helping to support this family business with a like and a subscribe.